Maria, I work here at Fellows, and today I'm going to talk to you about this fantastic item I have in front of me. So this is a huge photo album that we have in our collection, showing photos of Sammy Davis Jr. at different points throughout his life. This photo album, however, even though it is fantastic, is not the star of this lot. The star is actually the 10.75 carat yellow-brown diamond ring that once belonged to Sammy Davis Jr. When looking through the photo album, there are several photos of Davis actually wearing the ring. You can see it just here in this picture. You can also see the ring in this picture here, and you can see just how huge the diamond actually is. These two items, the ring and the photo album, are just such a fantastic addition to anyone's collection. Sammy Davis Jr. is an absolute legend in the history of music, and we're so excited to have this. Born in 1925 in New York City, Davis started his life in the limelight. Both his parents, Sammy Davis Sr. and Vera Sanchez, were both stage performers. His parents separated at quite a young age, and his father, Davis Sr., took him on tour with him. They were joined with their godfather, Will Mastin, and the three became the Will Mastin Trio. At age 18, during World War II, he was drafted into the army. During this time, he frequently suffered from racially charged abuse at the hands of white soldiers. He was later reassigned to the Army's Special Services Division, a branch of the Army that would put on shows for the troops. After being discharged from the Army, he rejoined the Will Mastin Trio and began recording blues music for Capitol Records. Between 1951 and 1959, he continued performing. He was seen on TV, in film, and on stage in musical theatre. In 1959, the Rat Pack was formed and Davis joined. They were led by Frank Sinatra, and other members included Dean Martin, Jerry Bishop, and Peter Lawford. Together, the five men made and starred in several films and often performed on stage in Las Vegas and New York. Sammy Davis Jr. was actually the first ever African American to perform at the Copacabana. He continued to perform for the rest of his life until he passed away in 1990. His career is marked by exceptional performances and his ability to repeatedly defy stereotypes. There is no denying that his legacy is legendary. He is an icon in music history. Davis was known for his extravagant and flamboyant jewellery that perfectly embodied his larger-than-life persona. As you can see in this image, he loved to adorn himself with huge diamonds, and he was always dripping in gold. Typically, Davis would dress like the other members of the Rat Pack. Think of a precisely fitted sharkskin suit with narrow lapels, handbag hats, and briefcases. Completely iconic. When he was able to express himself, he loved big, colourful patterns like this, and loads of gold rings and chains and bracelets. One thing that the Rat Pack did love was the colour orange. Each of the different members would try and incorporate it somewhere in their outfits. For Frank Sinatra, this meant he would always wear an orange waistcoat. For Dean Martin, it was an orange pocket square. Perhaps, for Davis, his orange item was his yellow-brown diamond. Now that we've looked at the photo album, let's take a closer look at the ring. This 10.75 carat yellow-brown diamond is suspended in a beautiful 18 carat textured gold. Framing the main diamond are smaller marquise diamonds. It's a stunning specimen and truly encapsulates the character of Sammy Davis Jr. This ring was one of his favourites. He wore it on tour all around Europe. We can see it on stage in Germany, and it even made its way to the White House. The then President, Richard Nixon, invited Sammy Davis Jr. to perform at the White House in what he called an evening with Sammy Davis Jr. In the videos from the Nixon Foundation, you can clearly see Davis sporting this very same ring. Thank you so much for watching. To find out more information, you can visit our website at www.fellows.co.uk.